is a very shocking news that we read on the newspaper that our very own Dempo residents who've been staying here for a very long time in the Nagali Dona Paula section, their house has been robbed on the eve of Easter. That is from 12 o'clock midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning. And there were two senior citizens, the family members who were staying over here. Their hands were tied. One, the elderly gentleman was, kept in the bathroom far away, and the mother was elsewhere. And they were tied till the family members came in the morning. So 8 hours, imagine, they were tied down, and they didn't even release them. There were around 6 to 7 people, I believe, that has walked into this house and literally ransacked this house. And they entered from the front door. They hit the security guard, captured him over there and dumped him also on the side. I mean, recently we had done a press conference saying that law and order is not in place, that 15 people are entering into people's houses and bashing up. This has happened in Sange. We've seen what has happened in Valpoi. We've seen what has happened in Kepe. This is happening day and night. It's happening in Dona Paula, that's Nagali, where you have the best of the best cream of the people residing here, and a lot of senior citizens. Apparently now I've got to know that there have been so many robberies that has happened, and this has not come to light. So my question is to the Department of Law and Order is, what are you all doing? Are you all not patrolling in this place? Are you all not taking this seriously? That there are people who are senior citizens who are residing, and this has happened n number of times. You are waiting for a tragedy and a death to happen. Now this family, they are senior citizens. They must be in what shock what they are going through right now. This has happened to them. What if this happens to another family member in this village or anywhere in our constituency? This is Taligaon constituency right now, and this has been happening. So our request is that we are going to collectively call all the residents, the heads of all the presidents of all the complexes, come together and demand patrolling, demand security, demand something where we have answers, and we do not want this happening. And this is, I think so, the law and order has totally failed, and I think so CM should intervene in this and have not only in our section but all over Goa have like a discussion on this and how law and order can come down in place, because this is very scary. My heart goes out to the family of Dempos in this regards, that we will do our best to raise this issue up and bring this to light and get collective members come together and raise this issue.
Yeah, you met the family member now.
Yes.
How is the condition of that old people who staying here?
When I went into the house, I think so the house was still in the ransacked manner. So we were just like closer to the living room area. We didn't enter in the house to see, because the cops are there doing their protocol and checks. But the family is really shaken up. In spite of having cameras, in spite of having security guards, they have disconnected everything, and they have entered the house. But whatever footages they could get is what they have noticed, that there are 6 to 7 people that have entered. They've come from the back side, which is an easy access for them to jump in, and broke open through the front door. And knowing that the elderly lady who has been I think so, she's definitely traumatized, because her whole wrist, she's got tied, and her whole hand is swollen up with that. And they were tied down. I think so the robbery took 4 hours, but they were tied till the family members came home, and then they realized what has happened. And this was eve of Easter. So this is something very, very scary, and I'm sure the family is really shaken up with this. And I'm sure this has shaken up the whole kind of community. People normally come, rob and go, but like a dacoit, putting such senior citizens, like they don't even have a heart, that ruthless people to come and attack such family members. So it's a big risk for everyone who's residing in our constituency and in Goa, that this is going to happen even worse now, unless action is not taken, and these people who are there should be taken to task.
Okay. How they come to know this incident happened? Maid have came to know this?
Their phones and all, apparently their phones and all were taken, and the family just came to visit them, and that's how as to know that they got to know in the morning. I will not able to tell you the exact thing in conversation about that, but the daughter-in-law was very kind enough to take us in and talk to us, and she being so shocked, and she said, Cecil, whatever help you need from our side to raise this issue up, they are willing to do that. So I'm just come now to talk to more people in the vicinity to see how collaboratively we can come together and raise this issue.
Still investigation going
Yes.
on. Yeah.